No, no, the structure probably it is known to everyone already because already the corporation has been formed. So 8 months have over. So earlier the BBMP was there, which used to look after the entire Bangalore as its jurisdiction. So now to make it more decentralized and easily accessible to the public, the government has taken a decision to form a 5 corporations. That is one of the corporation is the Bangalore East City Corporations. So earlier also you might be very familiar with the corporation structure, that means BBMP structure, so where zones were formed. I think Mahadevpura zone and so another East corporation joint commissioner used to held the position of a joint commissioner. So more or less the same structures, but now more powers have been delegated to the corporation to handle at its level. So basically the revenue which was supposed to be collected at the zonal level has to be spent there. Earlier it was not the case. Revenue is being collected would be spent for the providing good civic communities, or maybe some other activities could be taken up within the corporation. That is one advantage which I want to share. To take up some mega projects like a tunnel road is coming and some great separators and flyovers. They want to put up huge projects in the GBA area. GBA means all the 5 corporation area. One is additional commissioner development. So mainly looks after the developmental work, and the additional commissioner revenue is mainly looking after the property related issues and revenue related issues and other. 4 in Mahadevpura and 4 in Kerpura. Each division is headed by the executive engineer, and below that division there are 2 subdivisions are being created. So earlier 17 wards were there in the Mahadevpura zone. So now 50 wards are there. Now in our corporation 50 wards are there. Almost more or less a 2 wards, 1 subdivision has been created. For 2 wards or 2 to 3 wards, 1 subdivision is created. For 2 subdivisions, 1 division is created. For 4 divisions, 1 zone is created. That is how the structure actually goes. And also government is proposing some other structures because it has to be in line with the revenue as well as the development. Now the revenue divisions, only 3 revenue divisions are there, 3 subdivisions are there in each zone. But we have got a 4 divisions, not subdivision, 4 divisions. So I think somewhere that has to go in line, that has been being worked out at the government level. So probably the time to come it will be settled and things there. That is the one part. Another part, the most important thing which I want to share with you, the purpose of creating these corporations, because all along these days BBMP has faced a challenge in coordinating the parastatals like BWSSPs, BESCOM, even maybe railway department, other civic agencies. They were not working in coordination. So because you might have seen now also it is happening. So all of a sudden something goes wrong with some part of the corporation area, immediately we will take up some work. Remote satellite agency is there, research agency is there. So involving them, they are developing a software. The entire thing has been decided to bring it on the GPS model of a kind, and also all these action plans which are being taken up by all these parastatal agencies needs to be approved by the GBA. GBA has been created as a monitoring kind of a thing for all the 5 corporations and for all the parastatals in the GBA area. So all the action plans of the corporations and these parastatals needs to be approved by the GBA before taking up any work. So that is going to happen probably the time to come, maybe another 1 year it may take, or 2 years. 1 or 2 years down the line, definitely it will be in place. It has happened because it was a developing area. So normally at that time probably for their best knowledge, they have done a UGD and they have just linked to the stormwater drain. I don't know, because that was a open drainage which can easily, pass. So now that is not the thing, because a lot of development has happened, apartments have come, lot of residents have come. So even the apartments and residents also started leaving the sewage to the nearby stormwater drain. How to plug this? That is a major issue that has to be tackled. I think BWSSP, who has come from BWSSP, I think they are in a position to answer. So they have also taken up a huge projects to tackle this, but it takes a time. And even from the World Bank also, so we have taken around 600 crore project year this year. Already it has started. I have visited most of the places. And one more thing which I have noticed here, because there is no buffer, Now I have specifically insisting even for the World Bank project also. You might have seen now they have taken up in a Vartur Kodi area, they have done it. So I said, as per the survey, if it is a 8 meter retaining wall should be there. If it is a 30 meter, it should be 30 meter. So automatically it takes care of our issues. Agaduru main road. That is the road actually where whenever a rain comes, there will be a issue of a water stagnation in that area, flooding. Normally on the road you will find 3 or 4 feet water. Of course, after some time it will recede. 5,000 apartments are there. And next to that is ORR, where your IT park and everything is there. The connecting road is only a 30 feet road. That is one apartment, I am telling, just one apartment. Flooding is happening, probably maybe another 15 or maybe 2 weeks time only we are going to lay down the road for another part of it. So like this, one by one we are tackling the issues. And the major thing is the solid waste management. What the solid waste management this BSWML has done, so there is a norm. You might have seen the auto trippers who are coming for collecting the household waste. So there is a norm for every 750 household, one auto tripper has been allotted. This has been done. This was done in 2018. So it is these challenges are there anyhow. So with the cooperation of the society and the public, so what best could be done? So we are at it. Definitely we will do it. So with these words, I think probably you have got a lot of questions to throw on me. So I will try to answer. Instead of just answering, I think if you can really address, I think that would be acceptable to everyone, what I feel. So with these words, thank you very much.